Salutations, light warriors of all colors, classes, and creeds. Today, sorry, my brain just broke. Okay, first of all, if this is your first time, welcome. Um, if it's not, welcome back. And I don't know if we're talking about deep stuff today. You might want a notebook. You might want a sticky notes. You might want to ask me questions in the comment section. So, I'm just going to talk to you today about positive oriented beings. Ones that aren't negatively oriented, ones that aren't distorted, ones that aren't, ones that have all of their DNA strands that, you know, anyways, we'll talk about DNA strands and activating your consciousness with your chakras and breathing techniques in other videos. I just want to tell you today, where do I start? Dimension one? Us. Okay. We're mostly positively oriented. I think. Feels like it, at least. Anyways, then there's also, the animals and plants and subatomic particles. They're kind of neutral. Subatomic particles are, I feel like they're neutral because they can be anything, at least in this density universe. This is a density universe of one. Then, so that has dimensions 1, 2, and 3 in it. Then there's density universe 2 beings. Remember, we're talking about positively oriented beings today. Density universe 2, dimension 4, you have these things called Queventeliers. And they're like Bigfoot. They're hominid apes. I personally had an experience with these beings. Just one of them. I was in. How do I make this a short story? I've talked about it in another one of my videos. I was in a situation where I was choosing a direction, and it kind of like it I was lost, and it redirected me to the correct course. It course corrected me in a good way, and then kind of just like gave me a map, but it wasn't really a map physically as you picture a map. It was more like an energy map, like a blueprint. Anyways, that's hard. It's hard to explain. So moving on, the Quiventeliers are the hominid ape Bigfoot people in Density Universe 2, Dimension 4. Then you move up to Dimension 5, and you have your Avian Nordic, at least some of them, and the Tyranisiums, which are the future humans, the Pleiadian Nordic blondes, at least some of them. And I got really close. Sorry, I had to read my notes. Then from Density Universe 2, did you get your notebook yet? You can pause the video at any time. Okay. Density Universe 2, 8, 5, we did the blondes. 6 is next. Syrians, Orifeme, Syrians, comma, Orifeme are, and then the Orifeme are feline avian hominids. Um, the feline avian hominids then are the emerald Orifeme, feline avian cetacean hominids, which is the indigo children. Hello, how are you? I know there's others of you out there. Um, Small world. Anyways, Pleiadians, Maharajai, which are the Azurite Orifeme blue humans. Then they're of the Azurite beings, which are feline, avian, mantis, cetacean, pegasi. Yeah, because they're like a bird, horse, whale, bug, cat. Seen those. Anyways, it's a hmm. There's parts of movies that are real, okay? I say real in quotation marks because they don't want you to, it's like a, hey, that's a real part. I only like the real parts of movies. What do you mean? It's a movie. None of it's real. Like, unless it's a documentary. But no, like, there's, it's trying to tell you something. Okay, finishing up. Not too much longer. Thanks for hanging in there. Dimension 7, density universe 3. You have your aqua hominids, your leonines, your feline hominids. Dimension 8, cetaceans, your Elohim, your Arcturians. Dimension 9, etheric avians, Lyran, Syrian Anuhazes, which are feline hominid. They're like Syrian whites. They're like white cat people. They're kind of, but in a good way. Like, I don't, that's the energy I get from them. Okay, Dimension 10, I didn't have any beings written down there for some reason in Density Universe 4. Dimension 11, Anu are the feline. This is where we get Anu, feline aquatic ape. Anu Elohim are different. The Anu or the Anu Elohim are different. And then there's the Anuhazi in Dimension 12. And so the only one last thing I just want to stress in this video is that through your different density universes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you will have a different form of a body, okay? You have a carbon body here, then you have a carbon crystal body, and then it gets into other, I want to be correct when I say it, so I'm not going to list exactly what dimension is what, but after dimension 1 of carbon and dimension 2 of carbon crystal, there's like liquid, crystal, and gas bodies. So at a certain point, you will lose gender. Okay, I understand that that's a topic of today, but that's just my saying. Okay, have a great day.